events that happened to me within the last 8 months. Um, some of you guys might know that I fractured my clavicle playing soccer. Um, I have to say it was one of the harshest events I've been through in my lifetime. And I am 21, so I've probably not been through too many either. Uh, but yeah, I want to talk to you guys about how I overcome it. Overcome it? Is that a word? Anyway, how I overcame this obstacle. Um, and yeah, you guys just have to know that obstacles come into your way throughout life. This is normal. It's about how you get around this, how you work around these events. Sorry, my hair is not cooperating. Should really put it in a bun. Anyway, yeah. So let's start with how it happened. So one day I was playing soccer at the Brooklyn Bridge Park Pier 5, I believe. Yeah, Pier 5. I was playing soccer at the Brooklyn Bridge Park Pier 5, and we were just playing a little Tuesday friendly league game at Brooklyn Bridge Park, and it was just a regular, 50-degree weather. It was a nice weather. But yeah, we were just playing a little league game, and I remember that I was about to get subbed out in about I want to say it was like about the 15 to 20 minute mark. Um, and just for your reference, that each game was about 25 minutes a half, so it wasn't the regular 90-minute football match that we play in. This fucking chair makes too much noise. Anyway, sorry for getting off track again. So, I had the ball, and we were on a counterattack. The ball came to me from the corner, so we were defending a corner, and I received the ball, and I was just running it down the line. And I'm very quick on the ball, so I'd love to just sprint with the ball on the counterattack. And we were playing against this team with really big, strong, tough guys. Guys that are not very talented on the ball, but they know how to use their physique well. And for me, I just feel like the way I got fouled, in a minute I will tell you how, should have been a red card in a real game, and the guy should have received a ban or a suspension or anything from the league, or terminate the way he plays in the league. Because I feel like it was just aggressive and reckless, and I've been told by some people that he was not only trying to stop the foul, but he was also going in to hurt someone, which, if that's your intentions when you're playing a sport, you're playing for the wrong reason. But anyway, I was actually on the ball, dribbling it. And so a big soccer field, I was on the wing side, and I kick the ball, and I'm sprinting after it. We're on the counterattack, and then the next thing I know is I get shoved from behind. And note to you, I'm a pretty tall dude, so I'm about 6'1", 6'2", so you would have to be pretty big to knock me down. So this guy that I was playing against, he was about 6'4", maybe 6'5", big tall guy, yeah. And he comes in from behind me, and he just snaps me from the back, right? Note to you, the only thing I could remember once I hit the ground was a snap, an instinct, because I landed right on my shoulder, like this. And studies show that it's very easy to break a clavicle. It is one of the easiest bones to break in your body. So the only thing I do remember from that incident was that I woke up, and the only thing I'm feeling was my bone. Just, you could see that the bone was out of its position because it was snapped out. And this was, thinking about it right now, it just gives me horrible memories, man. Something I wish no one goes through, because this is very tough. But anyway, Yes, that was the story of how I fractured my clavicle, and I want to get into how I physically and mentally trained myself to make sure that this doesn't eat me up alive. So I went to the doctor. The doctor told me that you either needed to get surgery or it would physically heal on its own, but you would have to be in a sling for about 4 weeks. So I chose option B, to be in a sling for 4 weeks. And then after 4 weeks, you progressively got to see that the bone was starting to connect and a small callus was starting to form on top of the old bone where it fractured. So, yeah. Anyway, what I did was I made sure that I took a lot of vitamin D, a lot of bone, vitamin D, vitamins, a lot of milk, a lot of protein. I try to stay away from fast food, drink a lot of water. But that is just about what you ate to physically make the bone heal itself. Also, when you're younger, it is better for your body because the bones heal better when you're younger. But anyway, so I was on a sling for 4 weeks, and then I went back to the orthopedic doctor, and he said that I was ready to go and start my physical therapy session. So that's exactly what I started to do. I started to, go to physical therapy, and I started to slowly do some slow exercises here and there, not too heavy. Just some very slow exercises, just lifting my arm up very slowly. No, I couldn't extend it all the way up yet. This was very painful at the time. It still hurts till this day a little bit when I try to extend it all the way up. But anyway, what's that noise? Anyway, so I started to slowly do exercises, and the doctor mentioned that I should only be doing movement related exercise, nothing strength related, because the bone hasn't still healed 100% yet. So lifting some weight on it could potentially cause damage to the bone and cause it to break again. So that was the last thing I wanted to do. So I started to slowly do some movement exercises. Physical therapist helped me out, make sure the bone didn't freeze in place, and also when I was on the sling, I felt like my shoulder was always sore because I wasn't moving it. So I had to constantly move my shoulder around. The odd time here and there, I had to remove the sling off so I could get some movement on my shoulder because it was really becoming stiff and I didn't want it to become stiff. But yeah, what I really recommend for anyone who's going through some kind of similar incident where they may be torn ACL or they're going through some injuries, man, my reference to you, what I want you guys to take off of this video is that no matter what you're going through in life, you will overcome it. At the end of every storm is a sunshine. And that quote I will never forget. But yeah, I know it is a big mental game because you're upset and it's something you've never experienced before. But man, I have to tell you something, it gets better, man. So yeah, that is the story about how I fractured my clavicle, aka my collarbone, and how I recovered from it. And now I am, thank God, 100% fully fit as normal. I have full range of motion and could even start going back to the gym, hitting push-ups, hitting the bench press, whatever it is. But anyway, guys, thank you for tuning into the video. That is my story of how I fractured my clavicle. Peace out. I'm out.